Hello everyone, my name is Melinda Hart. You are watching Stamping with Hart. I am an independent demonstrator with Stampin' Up! And today I have this super cute little treat box and bag idea, the combo, for you. So we're going to go ahead and make a couple of different versions of this, but this is just a food safe, adorable, cute little treat bag. And happy accident, I discovered that it fit perfectly inside the Perfect Parcel, the die that we have, little treat box. So trimmed off the top of the treat box and then decorated it with the Perfectly Plaid stamp set, which you'll see in just a minute. And then we have all of these different options here. So let me just go through and show you what the trees look like. So here we have the trees with, this is with the flowers for every season gems that are on this tree right here. And then on this side, we have the red rhinestone basic jewels. Okay, on this one, I just did plain, the stamped, and then there's a coordinating punch, tree punch. So I just stamped and punched the trees if you want to keep it simple. And I basically put all the different types of trees on here so that you could see what your options were, but it still looks super cute. And then the last one here, if you prefer candy or if you're going to be doing some kind of a different food gift, we have this one. And with this one, we actually have, well, we have Merry Christmas on this one too, but we have a little Merry Christmas label, and then we have our decorated plaid trees. So let's go ahead and make these projects.
I ended up choosing the Real Red cardstock for the base of each of my treat boxes. You're seeing the Perfect Parcels die box right here. You need 2 of those to make 1 box. I ended up cutting the strips down to 3.5 inches. I did not need the full size of the box because that little odd flap down there at the bottom with that curve and that little like off-center triangle, that's actually the bottom of the box. I don't need the top of the box, so you can see me here really just focusing on the center of the Perfect Parcel die. And in just a moment, you'll see me trimming off the excess of the top, or what would have been the top of the treat box. So the Perfect Parcel Treat Box was actually designed to close on top, but I want to keep mine open because I'm going to fit my treat bag in there. Okay, so here I am cutting that off. You can see just lining that up with the score line. And now we're going to go ahead and put those boxes together. I like the tear and tape adhesive because it's nice and strong for a treat box. You can see here as I'm folding it on the bottom, those 2 curves lock into place. I'm just placing a little bit of adhesive on the bottom corners there and adhering it to the bottom flap to give it a little extra sturdiness. Okay, so here I'm just testing out one of my treat bags, making sure everything looks good. You could do it inside or outside the bag, whatever makes you more comfortable.
This is actually in the annual catalog, is where you can find this, and it also has a coordinating punch. This is the coordinating punch, also available in the annual catalog. That's the 2020-2021 annual catalog. This was in our holiday catalog last year, and I really loved it, and I didn't get a chance to use it as much, so I wanted to incorporate it into this holiday season as well. So if you happen to already have this one, here are some good ideas, and if you don't already have it, give this one consideration because it's really, really cute. We're going to take our Just Jade ink. I'm just going to stamp this a few times. I keep forgetting to leave room for my tree trunk, so Let me try that again. Okay. We're going to use early espresso for the tree trunk. Isn't that cute? I'm just going to take my punch. We're going to line that up and punch this out. Just trying to get it to that happy place. I want just a little white border around everything. Okay, so the reason for the spacing here is so that I can fit the punch, so that I'm not cutting off another tree when I'm sliding the punch in. So here I know I'm clear and I'm not going to get anything else. Okay, this is a two-step stamp, so here is the other part of that, and now we're just going to fill this in. And with this two-step stamp, I actually like to follow the bottom line of leaves, and then when I'm stamping, like walk it up. So Stampin' Up. Okay, so let's see. I'm gonna go for the outer leaf. I'm gonna follow all of these tips right here. Aren't those cute? They remind me so much of the Charlie Brown tree. And you'll see what we're going to do with these in just a moment. Now the other tree, which is probably, I mean, originally the reason that I bought it, is the plaid. I love, anybody who loves plaid can appreciate this tree. It stamps beautifully too. Okay, so with these trees, we're going to get a little fancier. So let me show you the embellishment. Let me show you the embellishments that I want to decorate these with. Okay, so just some ideas for you. We have the Flowers for Every Season gems, which are available in the annual catalog, and these have a combination of just jade and clear in them, like frosted and clear. Okay, I thought those would be nice. We also have the red rhinestone basic jewels, which are a perfect size for these trees in terms of decorations if you want a pop of color to match your real red box. Now with this, we're going to leave this alone. This is more of just the stamp feature, right? So if you want to kind of be quick about it, you know, get your kids involved helping you glue on the trees, that's fine. And then if you want to get fancier with it, then you can add your embellishments. So we're going to do one of each version. I also wanted to bring in some ribbon options for you. So the 2020-2022 in color ribbon in just Jade, that's one option for you if you like tone on tone. I'm also bringing in this gold cord ribbon, and this is from the combo pack for the Wonder of the Season suite, but you can also purchase this along with the shaded spruce ribbon, or if you happen to have gold cord or something like that at home. I just wanted to include this one too. So what I thought would be cute is if we took some of the cord and wrapped it around the tree. So just kind of going like sideways like this and just wrapping it down. That's turning out a little more straight than I wanted, but it's still adorable, right? I mean, super cute little embellishment there. So let's go ahead and get some glue on this. I'm going to use my tear-in tape because I want to be specific in where I'm gluing, because I don't want glue over on the top here. So this can be a dual action type thing. It will hold the cord and it will also be glue for the back of the box. I shouldn't have taken the backer off yet because I still have to put my gems on, but you get the idea. And for this one, let me see if I can be a little more strategic. Okay. So before I secure that, it doesn't have to be perfect. And of course, if you really want that like completely down, you can wrap that tighter. So should we do red or should we do the gems? I want to do these first. So let's put down some glue. I just think that this is going to be really pretty. Okay, so we're just going to do some glue dots just in a couple of places here. This is a new glue bottle, so a lot of glue tends to come out. My apologies about that. All right, and now we're going to take our Take Your Pick tool, and we're just going to start grabbing some embellishments here and popping those on. It's gonna be a little bit messy because of the way that I put the glue down. You could do glue dots or the adhesive dots from your paper pumpkin kits too, if you want. Okay, so let's see what it looks like with red. And for red, we'll do a different tree. You have so many to a sheet that you could be very generous with these. Oh my gosh, I love this project. Okay. Okay, so whatever the food item is that you would be boxing, for me, I like the box on the outside, but you could also put it on the inside. If you're gonna do cookies or biscuits, or if you're sending people home with treats in tow, brownies, Rice Krispie treats, candy, if you're doing, a lot of people do like keepsake gifts. If you're gonna be putting a handmade ornament in there, you could either just fold that down and clip it or staple it, or a lot of people like doing that little fold over card where you can have your little sentiment on it. All you have to do is take your parcel, your perfect parcel die. You're going to need 2 of these just like we cut, and then you're going to trim off this part of the box, or you don't even need to cut the, you can cut your cardstock to fit just this part of the box, because we actually don't need the lidded flap because we're going to be tucking our bag in there. But if you did want a closed box, you could do that with this design too. Still super cute. Just keep in mind, if you do the lid, I covered the tuck-in piece with the tree. So just something to keep in mind there. Okay, so, oh, and then we did a cut in with our design with this. We did a cut in on the box. So it's a very subtle, but I do believe that it makes a difference, okay? And the one thing I am noticing, now whenever your bag is full, they're not gonna see the back of the tree, but when the bag is empty, you do see the back of the tree. So maybe, if you would wanna do another one and kind of sandwich it, you could do that just so that it looked pretty, but I don't think it's necessary once you have your treat in the box. Here is an example of a box completed. And if you do want to add a sentiment to the side like this, Merry Christmas, I will show you how to do that. So here's our little package. This one happens to be Hershey's Kisses. I have my Just Jade ribbon up here. So again, it's going to be from the Perfectly Plaid stamp set. Okay, I have my stamp right here. I actually used Whisper White thick cardstock for this project so that it would be a little bit more durable on the box. So it's totally up to you. If you want to do the regular Whisper White, I'm sure that would be totally fine. But basically what we're going to do is stamp this out, and then we're going to trim this down to basically as close as we can get to the stamp without cutting into the actual words. All right, and we're just going to start trimming this down. So in terms of width, I basically want to hit the 2-inch mark here. Okay, so 2 inches is about the length of the stamp itself, okay? And then we're going to just cut off the excess here. And the goal that I'm trying to hit is 1 1/8 inch. Okay, so this square ends up being 2 inches by 1 1/8 inch. I'm going to use my tear and tape. And again, if you want to do Stamp and Seal Plus, I would not recommend Stamp and Seal for this particular project because your treat box needs to be a little more durable. It's going to be holding, you know, food or a gift or something in there. You don't want it to be too heavy for the box, but I think that this will help give it a little more stability. And then whether or not you want to do this on one side or both sides is totally up to you. I like both sides. Okay. So I'm just going to add